After a very interesting Monday Night Raw, LJ Ruiz is back. This is our third. This is our trilogy. Our back.
Our triple header.
This is our Golden State Minnesota Timberwolves like 3 times. Yeah. If you watched our show, what did we start with? What did we first do? What was our first show?
I guess you're asking me a question. I'm going to start off by letting the crowd know that I don't know if anyone caught on to when you remember Fastlane when Jay and Cody did the whole Yeet thing. That's when it started. I have had a few libations today. We were drinking with we were drinking as a family today. It was family bonding, but I'm fine. I was just letting everybody know in case I make some funny jokes. It's gonna be a light show. It's a light show today. It's our trilogy. So
you're basically saying I'm gonna you're gonna be banned from the show and on YouTube for remarks that you made.
No, it's fine.
Are political in nature.
But I do think you should go. I hope there's something else other than coffee or water in that cup to join the vibe.
No, I'm Michael Cup, and I'm just having some water.
No, yeah. So we started with
yes,
with our Unreal was yesterday, which was a very good episode, and we did our Saturday Night Main Event reactions, and now we're here for Raw until we take a little break until we're a Rumble, which should be good.
And that'll give you time to sober up before next.
Before work at 9:50 in the morning.
Before work at 9:15 and before the Royal Rumble. So I expect a sober, right? You'll get it back together for this because it's the morning or afternoon.
Nice afternoon.
Nice afternoon your time. So listen, this was a really interesting Raw, and they needed, obviously, we know this, LJ, from years prior. It's like this is kind of like the go home show for the Royal Rumble, because usually the Friday before is not that great.
Yeah, or it's like pre-taped, or it's pre-taped. I'm not sure if that's what they're doing.
It in Saudi Arabia, so it might be live, but we're just gonna get it.
We'll get it a little bit later. So it's at least it's not like filmed in Columbus and then Friday they're already there. It's like they are filming it there, which is good.
So I think we should talk about the big ending. I was shocked because what I was worried about, and this is part of the discussion we had with WWE Unreal, which there were some interesting things I couldn't wait to tell you, LJ, because I have Sirius XM busted open in my car, and Jonathan Coachman was on, and they were making derogatory remarks that I agreed with about how Michael Hayes, Triple H, and
Richard Road Dogg
treated Chelsea Green.
Yeah.
Because they were saying she signed a 5-year deal, which she said in the thing, but they were talking about, come on, guys. Like, this girl's giving you everything, and you're basically telling her, saying on this show, she's never going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
That's what I think was terrible. And he also did an imitation of Triple H. Like, when Triple H comments on something, he always starts off with a positive. Yeah, they're really great. They're such a great worker. But
yeah.
And the other thing, to your point, they also were pissed about the LA Knight thing. Like, why was he so hard at, when he was telling LA Knight, you didn't go up high enough, and they didn't do this, and you didn't do that. And LA Knight's like, what do you want me to do? I was going to lose the match anyway. Like,
I was going to lose anyway. You got what you wanted. Yeah.
So that was kind of, so they kind of went over that. All right. Tonight, Finn Balor. I was pissed for 2 things, but it was interesting. Pissed that I knew, here we are watching this great Punk Styles match, two baby faces in the ring, and I'm like, just before that happened, I was saying, they're never going to let this be clean. They're just never going to give someone the win. That's a chicken shit way out. That's what I didn't like about it, because I wanted somebody to win. So their answer to that is Finn Balor.
Yeah.
I wanted Finn Balor to turn face after the other thing. Are we dumb? Did they fool us? Or what happened there?
I thought I really did think that's what they were teasing this whole time, and even with the like, kind of the last thing that happened, but revert back to almost the beginning when Punk talked to him backstage, and he was like, "You got to figure out what you want to do with the Judgment Day." I thought we were gonna get some type of face turn, maybe not today, but at some point. And then when they had the little segment with Pierce telling him that he wasn't going to be in the Rumble, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even taking credit for it, but I did assume that that's how the Raw was going to end today, because it didn't make any sense why he wouldn't be in the Rumble if this wasn't where they were going. And I didn't think that like a little call out at the end was going to be like, "Oh, I want to fight you." It was going to have to be something like that, and that's what ended up happening.
And I was sitting there going, "Wait a minute!" And first, I'm thinking, because the edict in my head was going to be, he's got to take somebody out that's going to be in the Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think
maybe his own Judgment Day member was going to be in there, and he takes him out, and then that's his face turn, and he gets to go into the Rumble,
which would have been really interesting, too. Yeah. And then, can I ask you a question? Is Liv Morgan becoming like Erica Kirk? Like, what's going on with her eyeballs? Are those fake eyes?
It's funny because I actually think those are just enhanced. I think she does have light eyes, but I think they're just enhanced. But I did see something funny on X as I was scrolling before we started, and it was so Liv, like, always, I don't know if you've caught on that Liv is always like talking about the show, like when she's on camera, like about what happened, even with stuff she's not in the shop for. And someone said online that on X, and they were like, the one thing I really like about Liv Morgan's character is that in kayfabe, she's the only one who watches the full show, like on the monitor, because she's always aware of what's going on other things that don't include her, which I think is actually pretty funny, because she really does always
stick her
talk
nose
about
in.
what just happened.
Right.
Yeah, but after it already happens, which is pretty funny.
I'm disappointed, though. I mean, I wish there would have been a way to do this where he could have gotten a rematch or something, or without it being, because now he's going to be heel. So yeah. They really loved the Punk Balor match, which was fantastic.
It was fantastic. Yeah.
Let's do it again.
Yeah. Which I'm not mad about. Which if that's what they're doing, I'm perfectly okay with that.
But isn't it the same thing that they were talking about this morning on Sirius XM? And they were talking with Nick Nemeth, who, by the way, I think he's really good to talk. He's great, like, has great insight.
Oh, he's awesome. Yeah, that Sirius XM show, I kind of started listening more ever since you've told me that you listen like pretty frequently, like almost every day. That is one of my favorite shows to watch. Like, because it doesn't feel like we talked about, like you said before.
Listen to. You said watch.
Yeah, listen. Yeah, listen to. Well, the thing is that they actually do a YouTube.
Oh, they do?
Broadcast. Yeah, Nick Nemeth and I don't know if it's the exact same show, but I constantly see clips of Nemeth and what's the other guy, the non-wrestler, the guy that they're with.
Coachman?
What is it? Coachman. And what's, oh my God, I'm blanking on his name. He has gray hair. He has gray hair. I'm blanking, but I always see clips of because the other day MJF called in like on the radio, but there was a video of Nemeth at the same time. And like you said before, it doesn't feel like they're like Nemeth got brought back to have that match for the Cena tournament, and it doesn't feel like he's scared to bash WWE a little bit, which I kind of like.
I liked it.
Some of these other shows are, it feels like they're unreal, where it's like they don't want to step on toes. That it feels like they're getting paid by.
But that's
by WWE, which is nice,
right? And he was basically like on the shows, where like, look, you know, it's crappy for this is not his words, but the bottom line was, you know, you're a guy, you work, you do your job, you do your thing, and you basically go in there and you know you're not going to get any further. You are there to make other people look good. You were there, you know, like, and I can only imagine that it's gotta like, and yeah. Dual fan heard it was AJ Styles' last match. No. It could be his last match at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
The Royal Rumble, because if he loses to Gunther at the Royal Rumble on Saturday, then he has to retire. Hi, Lynn. Nice to see you. So, anyways, I really thinking with this Finn Balor thing. So where do they go with this? So now he's Judgment Day. I think what would be great is if he gets rid of them too. and he's just bad.
Like if they don't want to turn him face, I'm perfectly fine with them just going rogue and saying F everybody, I'm Finn Balor, which everyone wants because I am a huge Finn Balor fan. I think he's awesome. I've never disliked him. I've just never. I'm not gonna be over here like rooting for him when his own company doesn't think he's good enough. You know what I mean? They really don't. They don't treat him like the Finn Balor that we all thought he would be. Honestly, the same thing as AJ Styles. I think they took him for granted for a couple of years because he hasn't done anything either. He's been the tag team champion the last year, and other than that, what? A couple good matches with these other guys on house shows. Like they haven't really done anything with him.
Speaking of elderly wrestlers, did you see our friend Cope a video today?
I did, yeah. I actually just watched it when Raw ended.
Okay, so why do you think, out of all the times to drop that video, he decided to come on?
They did say that today was the anniversary of when he debuted. Like it was today, 6 years ago, like the exact day. So I think that's probably why he made that video. No, he was. You're talking about the video of him at home, right?
The one that he went today, like, I just want to thank everybody. I've got some more left in the tank, and I'm like,
yeah. Well, it's because So today was the 6 years ago. This exact day he came out for the first time in WWE after his neck injury. So I guess he was like making a little tribute.
So what if he's a surprise entrance in the Royal Rumble?
I think he's still contracted by.
Why are you? But what's he doing over there? Nothing.
Yeah,
healing from his botched leg and thing.
Is that wait? Was that really? That's not the last time he was on the show, right? When he broke his leg, or he came back after that.
He came back after it, and then he was with Christian.
Yes, that whole storyline. That's how it ended.
And I don't know what thing. Now, the other thing we need to discuss is this.
The weirdest. It was such a weird
going on. Who is this?
Because they were like that segment. So he comes out. Obviously, they're trying to tease. Oh, my Siri's going off. I'm not talking to you. Obviously, they were trying to like make the segment as basically he was forced by whoever called him to reinstate Breaker and then put him like it was like okay, I'm gonna reinstate him. He's in the Rumble and you guys are all in the Rumble, and then obviously you're waiting for like a little. But you got to do this, and then it's face Rey Mysterio. Like it was like that's the punishment. You got to face this 55-year-old, not 55, but this old wrestler that's a Hall of Famer. It was, and then sadly he. I don't know if you caught that he got hurt. They threw up the X, and I read online that they actually shut down.
Ray
went extra long. Ray got hurt today.
Wait, I didn't see that because I. Remember, I was what I told you. I didn't. I wasn't.
Yeah. So Jessica Carr, after the match was over, Jessica Carr threw up the X, and I read online that it's real and that they went long on the commercials and a segment that wasn't supposed to be like as long as it was because they were helping him out of the arena. So sadly, he got injured again, which he was just injured, which really sucks because he was definitely going to be in the Rumble, and you know it's upsetting.
What's upsetting is. Can I do my impersonation? I can't show you, but this is my kind of impersonation of Austin Theory. He's just standing there going like this.
Yeah.
They're all talking. He's just standing there. What's the deal?
Yeah, I'm not. I thought that this next Cody member was gonna be really, really like progress the story, and I feel like it hasn't done anything.
It's like nobody wants him.
Listen, he's good in the. I think he's good in the ring. I've always thought he was not like. I always thought they were holding him back by his character, but now I just think he doesn't know. Not him. I just don't know what they want to do with him.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
what do you think? I'm really confused. Who is he talking to? Is he now a bad guy?
Pierce?
Yeah.
Or you're saying no? Pierce. I don't know. I think we're gonna have to.
Who would call Pierce and tell him you're all in the Royal Rumble, all of you? And you're getting your match, and
so it's definitely what I'm gonna say. What like my prediction is that I think that it's definitely somebody that like forced him to do this. I just don't know who it's gonna be because like who, even if it's a former wrestler, like who cares if he's their general manager of Raw? Who does he have to listen to? That's not Triple H. Paul Heyman said even he doesn't want to get a call from. So who could that be? I have no predictions on who it is because I don't even know what that's going to be.
Other than The Rock, who would it be?
Because we got that little rumor of like Stone Cold wanting to be involved pretty soon, and I sent you the link of Sean Ross tweeting that. I don't think that even makes sense either, though, because like he's not an authority figure. So I don't know.
But who would be an authority figure to Pierce that would care enough about the vision?
I already told you my prediction the other day. I said it as a joke. Who is Austin Theory's boy? Who is Austin Theory's boy?
Vince.
It was the Mac. It was the Mac. Do you think if they ever did? Do you think there's a chance that they bring him back at some point? Because I do. I don't think anything's off limits with them.
I think nothing's off the table. I don't think,
which is fine. Like, you know what I mean? It's whatever. I'm not saying he deserves. Listen, I don't think he's a good guy, but if they think that's where they want to go, but I'm hoping it's not. But I guess we have to put our it's in their hands.
There was also another interesting thing on social media was Seth Rollins saying there was something about him saying, "I am not going to be in the road." Like he clarified that he's not.
He said, I'm not ready yet." Yeah.
Which is also hard to believe because you're like, are you really not ready?
It's Seth Rollins. If there's anybody else,
it's like, you're really not ready yet. And then what do you make of Logan Paul?
Mm-hmm.
We're all going to back Braun Breaker at the Royal Rumble. Is that really what he's going to do? Are they just going to throw everybody out?
I guess we can go. I'm going to go into like not our full predictions. We're going to do in a little bit, but I do think that I'm not sure if you remember, but if you do, or if anybody else is watching, they've done this little thing a few times in a few Rumbles where like these factions are like all working together and they're just waiting for the next entrant. I think that's what they're going to do. I think by like entrant 10, all four of them are going to be in the Rumble, and they're going to be just limiting everybody and waiting for the next guy, and then somebody's going to come out, and then that's when it's going to all fall apart. I do think that Theory is going to be the one to turn on them if they're going to do it soon, like at the Rumble where they start throwing each other out. Because other than that, I don't know. Like, where can you really go? Like, if they're all going to just back Breaker in kayfabe, they should just win, right? That's just how it's going to be.
Well, the thing is, the setup would be Logan Paul said to him, "You're our guy." So to me, there's got to be a moment where there's Logan Paul and Braun Breaker, and Logan Paul is going to try to get rid of him.
Or you got all of them in there, and they're together, and Lesnar comes in, who I think is going to be in the Rumble, and then they're going to be like, "Oh, you were with us," and then what? You know what I mean? Something like that would be interesting. Or Heyman enters, and I today for a split second when he was like, "You're in the Rumble, you're in the Rumble, you're in the Rumble," I thought he was going to be like, "And you're in the Rumble." That would have been hilarious.
I thought that's what was happening.
Yeah.
And what did you think of the women's? And what about the women? What did you think of the women's tag match? With
that was good. Like good. I thought it was entertaining. I don't know if you caught. I don't know if you saw. Like you said, you were doing a few things. They did announce that, which I predicted wrong. Raquel versus Stephanie is going to be for next Monday on Raw, the championship. It's not going to be at the Rumble. They announced it for Raw next week on Monday, which, I mean, it would have been nice to get them at the Rumble, but I guess not.
I guess they need something after the Rumble. I did not know that, but okay.
Mm-hmm. So they did announce that for.
So there's no women's match other than
the Rumble. As of now, it's gonna be. As of now, the card is.
I got the card.
Men's, women's, Drew and Styles, and then we're gonna go with Punk Balor, which I'm assuming. I think tonight, if not tomorrow, it'll be announced because that wouldn't make any sense to do it anywhere else.
I just don't understand the Adam Pearce thing. I mean, is this person going to reveal himself at the Royal Rumble?
Because he did talk to the mystery higher up guy today. Again,
yeah, he said, whatever, yeah.
I don't know. I don't.
Vince is a great option.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a few that the world is talking about. So I'm on. Actually, just as we're talking about, it says Adam Pearce talking to the mystery official of who do you think it is? And The first few that have a lot of likes is Stephanie, which is actually a good answer. I actually didn't think of that.
McMahon.
Stephanie McMahon.
Yeah.
Someone put Eric Bischoff, which is getting like laughs, which is pretty funny. I don't know. It feels like it has to be The Rock, which I don't want to buy it. I don't want to buy that. I don't want to
feel like it has to be
how
The
many
Rock.
times how many times have we fallen for that? And then he just doesn't show up. So I don't know.
Unless the surprise is I made it to Saudi for $50 million gazillion dollars for
The next three posts is Shane McMahon, which I don't see that as being that important. I feel like Adam Pearce would be like, go F yourself. You're not even here. Like we watched him that night. We watched him break his leg against The Miz in a fake match.
I'm wondering. I'm looking at things.
Or is it just Lesnar?
But why would Adam Pearce do it?
I hope you know that in this post that I'm scrolling through, I've been scrolling this entire time, and every single GIF is Lesnar after Eric Bischoff. Every single one. Everybody's putting Lesnar.
So Lesnar is who they think is the guy?
Yeah.
And why would Brock Lesnar want to do this? To get back at Heyman? Oh, no, to help Heyman.
No, to help him? Yeah, to help him.
Yeah. And what's going to happen when Brock Lesnar shows up? How can... Who,
What about our boy? This is my highlight of today. What about Tozawa getting some spotlight today, getting the final pin? That was awesome. I thought he was moving today. I don't know if you caught the full match, but he was working in the ring today. I didn't even know he had that.
I couldn't believe that. And then the thing was, what was Jay doing just yeeting on the outside? Like, was he just there watching?
Well, he was there watching. Jim was not there because I know that I don't know what's going on with them, but he's been home with Naomi. I guess, I don't want to speculate, but hopefully everything's going well with them, and that's not why he's home and there's anything going on. But he was there and he super kicked Grayson Waller out of the match and then yeeted. But he was there watching and then he fist bumped them. Which
so now where are they going to do this on Raw?
It's not going to be on the Rumble. I think they're going to do it on Raw with Stephanie and their match together to get some spotlight.
This probably had to be put together because Jimmy went home.
Yeah, and I did see that a lot of the guys are struggling to get to Saudi. I read that today.
Because of just weather, or because of
what? No, of weather. Yeah, because it's supposed to have been really bad, and they're all in Canada, and it's been freezing snow and terrible, and anywhere on this
Can you
side.
imagine if 9/10 of them didn't get there and they'd have to like local wrestlers.
Hornswoggle
didn't put him in. Okay, so the Royal Rumble. Here's the faces on the poster. Are these people all really in it? Let's just make sure. Who is in the far right? Who's on the middle far right? Who's that?
Styles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so everybody here has been announced. I mean, Stephanie's. I mean, maybe she'll be in the. I don't know. Probably not.
So we got Nia Jax, Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns. Who's this? Who's the girl? Is that Stephanie?
We have. Which one is that?
Bottom row, going right to left. I got Liv,
Lesnar, Roman, Stephanie, Cody, Rhea, and Braun.
And this is Maxine, Drew, Stephanie, Tiffany,
Becky, Punk,
Nia Jax, AJ Styles.
Who is that? That's not Nia next to Punk. Who is that? I actually have no idea. I have no idea who that is.
Nia Jax?
No, it's definitely not Nia. I have no idea who that is. Like at all. I'm like over here staring like
I think it's Nia Jax. Wait, Gunther, Penta, Jade, Dominic, Yeedy, Io, and Bronson. But aren't there 30 entrants? right?
Yeah, that's just I think the
So
few
this is
that they're going to advertise,
just
but
a little bit. Okay. So let's go through this. In the undisputed WWE Championship, Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn, I don't see any way that Sammy wins.
so is that your prediction? You're going to go Drew?
I'm going with Drew.
I'm going Drew as well. I think we'll do this. We're gonna make something out of this. I want your Drew by what? Pinfall, submission, DQ. There you go.
Oh, that's interesting. I think if they really want a whole like big mucky muck melee with everyone getting upset, it would be by DQ. Because then Sammy
I'm
had to
gonna
get himself disqualified.
yeah.
I say it gets I say maybe DQ.
I'm gonna go Drew by pinfall. I think it's gonna be a clean win. I'm gonna go with the. I think that's not even. I don't even think that's the favorite. I think I'm going for a Drew. If they want Drew to be a real champion, I'm gonna go Drew by pinfall. But I don't know. But I'm gonna stick by that.
I think that would be good to do Drew by pinfall. I'm just thinking, how do you get around this? We got our
Hometown crowd. Yeah.
hometown, by the way, but Middle East guy.
Hmm.
I don't know. How does he get himself disqualified? The problem is I just don't buy that there's any real imminent threat that he.
Yeah, that's why it's a little annoying that they went with him, but I guess they had to. So we'll see.
Do they really
The match.
But do they really had to?
The match should be good.
Okay, AJ versus Gunther, career threatening
This is
match.
the big one. What do you think?
I'm asking you.
I'm gonna go. Oh my god, it's just so hard because we don't know anything. Like we don't know what's real and what's not, which is good because that's what we were talking about yesterday. We don't know what we're buying and what we're reading online because I've read so many things that are BS and I don't know.
I will say this: they, like I said, they did not have a clean victory for Punk or Styles, so that's left open. I don't know.
I'm gonna go AJ Styles with Gunther getting himself disqualified. That's where I'm gonna go.
I wanted you to know that I listened to SiriusXM this morning. They literally trashed Gunther. They basically were like, what is it? A bunch of old guys like Michael Hayes and those, like everybody wants this old school wrestling and thinks this is interesting. The guy's boring in the ring. I mean, they were literally going in on him about how boring he is and like the matches are so slow. And I kind of agree. The matches are super slow and plotting. So they don't quite get it. Like what they were not sing his praises. Then tonight in the Michael Cole segment, I didn't like the segment.
But a little talk they had backstage.
I didn't like a little talk because I almost felt like I'm reading my script and I'm going to like, you know, I'm the bad guy. And I didn't love it. But I just can't believe this is AJ Styles' end of it.
So what's your prediction?
I predict Gunther loses by DQ.
I'm gonna rate. I'm making sure to take notes of these. So you're going with me. So he loses by DQ. You're saying
he's not gonna like win any way that would make him look bad. He's gonna like lose the shit and do something. Are we sure none of these matches are no DQ?
No, yeah, I don't think they've announced anything about.
So if
anything like
Styles
that
loses, what happens? Then we got to sit there at the Royal Rumble and go.
I think so. What I was gonna say, I think we're gonna know like beforehand what's gonna happen if they're the main event because there's no way that you can have a guy like AJ Styles retire and lose and like do this heartfelt thing and then just like, all right, we have 2 more matches left. You know what I mean? If they're the main event, then I'm gonna like not switch my answer, but then I'm gonna be like, oh my god, he's actually losing, because then that's the only way it can end. There's no way they can have him lose.
Oh, if it's the main event of the whole thing,
then I feel like he's gonna probably lose. Like, because you know what? Then you can't have him lose, and that's what they're gonna go with. And he's like the second match or the first match, because then it's like, all right, thanks, dude.
well,
We have a couple matches left.
So the guys on the radio were very much like not understanding why Gunther's such a big deal.
So they're not buying his stock, basically. They don't think.
No, they think he's slow in the ring, and that a bunch of people that want these old school wrestlers from the 70s are like into his style, like how he wrestles. Yeah. And it's kind of not what's going on. How do you feel about that?
I like Gunther. I actually think he's pretty good in the ring, and I like his character. And now they're kind of going with the retirement killer, like the guy who retires everybody, which like, because now you have to think about the future. If he does do this and he beats Styles, is he going to be the one when Jericho eventually comes back? Is he going to be the one that retires Jericho, and that's just his guy? Like, is he going to do this forever? Like, is he like now the new legend killer? Like Orton used to be?
Going to be in Saudi Arabia and in the Royal Rumble?
I guess that can be our next.
I mean, I think that's another question. Okay, so we've got 2 DQs in my book, which that's not going to work.
You have Drew by DQ. You have Drew by DQ and Styles to win by DQ.
I know, so I probably am wrong about.
But it's good. No, that's it. Your answer's locked.
No.
There's no switching.
Oh, okay. And then what about
take backs?
What about Finn Balor and CM Punk?
So we're gonna talk on this show, and we'll change it as it goes. But if
we're doing, if it's proven true that there is a match made,
I'm gonna go Finn Balor. I think Finn Balor wins the title at Rumble if that's where they go. That's my answer. I'm gonna take a. That's my pick, my hot pick, and that's more of a fan pick, but I think.
Oh, wait a minute! Wait a minute. That's pretty smart. I'll tell you why. You know why? Because if they take the belt off Punk, and Balor goes to Elimination Chamber, and he has to earn it in Chicago.
Mm-hmm. And I think that if Punk loses, he's going to enter the Rumble later in the night. So I'm going to go Punk. I'm going Finn, clean pinfall. I think it's going to be a 5-star match.
Or what if somebody gets injured somewhere and Finn goes in?
So I don't know where you go. I'm going Punk by pin. That's my prediction.
Punk loses by pin.
I mean, Finn by pinfall.
But I'm thinking this out. Okay, so Punk loses, and he doesn't win the Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
If he goes to Elimination Chamber and wins, and he gets to go for a championship, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And what championship would he go for? Finn Balor? Are you going to have Finn Balor and CM Punk at WrestleMania?
Maybe Finn loses it before then or something, but I think they got to pull the trigger, because no one's going to buy this crap anymore about Finn if he doesn't win on Saturday. And that's why I'm doing it, because it's his last. If that's what they're doing, that's his last chance. So I'm going to go Finn by pin.
I thought whole thing. No, I'm not sure. I thought this whole thing was that. Now we're jumping, but everyone's predicting Braun Breaker to win the Royal Rumble. If Braun Breaker wins the Royal Rumble, he would go against Punk. Then Punk would lose. If you take it off Punk and Balor's now a bad guy, then Breaker, it kind of wouldn't be Breaker, right?
Yeah, I'm not with my pick. I'm not thinking ahead.
I'm just telling you. I'm reading like Bleacher.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's true. No, and everything you're saying is true.
Breaker.
Yeah. Because my answer for the Rumble winner isn't going to make sense with like the Finn win, but that's just where I'm going. Because I kind of want to see it.
But you love Punk.
I do, but I just think it's time. I think Punk doesn't need the title. Like he doesn't. like Punk doesn't need it. Like Punk doesn't need to have the title to have any like good match. You know what I mean? I think Finn could really, really use this. It's a hard one. It is.
I think I need to put a pause on this answer till we figure out the Royal Rumble winner, because I'm trying to figure out where Punk gets back in the picture, which has to be Elimination Chamber.
Mm-hmm.
If we go by your theory that he loses to Finn Balor, if indeed this match even happens, but I think it will.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be announced. It has to.
Who else could be pulling the strings with that, but not Seth?
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
It's got to be like Vince McMahon or Stephanie. Okay.
So you're skipping that answer for now, or do you have one?
No,
because do you know who you have winning the Rumble yet? Because then you could give the answer.
No, I thought originally Braun Breaker, but I'm changing my mind. I'm trying to think who's going to be at WrestleMania that would make it marquee. I got to see this.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything that's floating your boat?
You're saying if Finn would win. You're saying,
right?
I don't know. I think I'm playing it where it's like I'm gonna see how it goes, but I want Finn to win, and I'm gonna take that as my prediction.
Okay. All right. I think
I think you're in line. If you're gonna take Punk, I think you're in line for the better answer. But I think that
no, because I'm worried about this Elimination Chamber being in Chicago.
Yeah.
That's why I think you might be right, because there has to be a thing where he has got to come up, because they obviously look what they just did. Finn Balor did this big thing in Ireland. Sami Zayn in Montreal. Sami Zayn. So aren't they going to do something big with Punk in Chicago?
Punk or AJ Lee. AJ's probably gonna be involved. So maybe they'll just give it to her as her.
Isn't she in the Royal Rumble?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if she's gonna be in it or not. Because I know that like she has a lot of opinions on like the stuff that goes on over there. So I don't know. Maybe she's gonna stick true to herself.
So I'm going to hold on my answer until I figure this out at the end of the men's. Mm-hmm. I want to go back to the women's Royal Rumble.
Yes. I'm going to bring up
everyone's picking Liv Morgan, but isn't that the obvious choice?
I'm going to bring up real quick
Are you leaving?
No, I'm going to bring up I want to bring up the betting odds so we can kind of compare it to what we're going to answer. I just need to get to the website that I had on before.
Do you know what it was called?
All right, let's see here. We have, for the women's, like you said, Liv Morgan is. So I'm going to give you the top. I guess I'll give you top 5. Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch, Tiffany Stratton. Those are the top 5 that people are betting on. Most favored. There's a ton more, but those are the top 5 that.
Who do they have in the next 5?
Then you go to like Roxanne, Charlotte, Lyra, Io, and Stephanie, who I think none of them are going to win. So I think those top 5 are really your true 5. Well, so for this one, I think it'd be good. I think we should do Women's Rumble winner and what title they're going to go after.
So let's just recap for a moment. Mm-hmm. Who even has the women's titles right now? Becky Lynch has the Intercontinental title, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right. Who has the other ones?
So we have Jade Cargill is the women's world heavyweight world heavyweight champion, and then we have women's WWE champion, and then Stephanie Vaquer is the women's world heavyweight champion.
And Jade,
yeah. Jade is the WWE champion, WWE Women's Champion.
Okay, This is what
Who has you? Who's got your gut feeling?
well, I'm a little torn, of course,
Yes.
because if indeed Bianca Belair comes back, we all said that this year would be the year we'd want to see Jade Cargill versus Bianca Belair.
Mm-hmm.
That would be an amazing,
And it's right there, like it's perfect timing.
right there. I just don't understand. I keep reading her fingers. Not even. Doesn't it not bend?
Yeah, I don't know. She can't just put a splint on it. Like she can't just wrestle with it. People have wrestled with worse. You know what I mean?
But you did bring up a good point. Who are the people that are going to be the surprises?
Mm-hmm.
It would be perfect sense for Bianca to come back at the Rumble and like pay everyone back. You know what I mean? Like just, I mean,
because you already know you're not getting Naomi. She's not ready. She's still pregnant. So you know what I mean? It's perfect. You don't have to worry about doing any other storylines. You can just throw her in there.
By the way, I feel bad.
Yeah. So is that your pick?
But everyone's Liv Morgan. So wait a minute. If Liv Morgan wins, who would she pick?
So I have. If you want me to go first.
No, I'm not saying that. But if you'd like to, I think you know who my favorite is.
Yeah. It's hard. So I will say I'm excited. I'm more excited this year, honestly, than at any other year in recent history because I think anyone can win either Rumble. It's very open, like anybody. So that's why I'm really interested by it. And like they can go so many different directions.
Yes, I agree.
But I will say when we get those winners on Saturday, we're all gonna know what the WrestleMania card is. Like we're gonna know what the direction is to go for the Chamber, then Mania, because I feel like it's gonna give a really clear sight of where they're going, which is good because then now we don't have to second guess. Right now, WWE is very vague, which is honestly perfect because we've always been kind of known.
I can see Stephanie Vicaire, if she's still holding the title, against Liv, and Bianca against Jade. So, however we get there, I see if Bianca's good to go, isn't it got to be her? And no,
I don't know. I have to get your pick first, and then I'll go.
I don't know. I'm telling you,
I need your final decision.
I think we're not thinking of somebody.
So we can get a nice little back and forth on Saturday when we're. So we can join our show Saturday, and you're gonna be like, "What an idiot we all are! This person came up out of nowhere and won the whole thing." Yeah, you never know.
Okay, I mean, this is kind of a shitty way to do it. I would say, like they did with Charlotte Flair, where she came back after being out, she won the Rumble. People were not happy about it. But in the theory of that, I am going to say if Bianca Belair is in it, she's going to win it. If Bianca Belair is not in it, then it's Liv Morgan. That's what I think.
So Bianca Belair and then going after Jade, I'm assuming, the WWE Championship. I'm only gonna go separate from you because I do think like if I had to choose one like to actually put my physical money on, I'd probably go Bianca because I think it's the better, like it makes sense. But just so we can get a little disparity, I'm gonna go Liv, and I'm gonna go women's world heavyweight. That's where I'm gonna go.
Liv and Jade.
No, I think I'm gonna go Liv and Stephanie.
But I was okay with that. I said Liv, Stephanie.
Or we get Liv and what if Raquel pulls off the upset on Monday, and we get Liv Raquel Judgment Day members against each other, and we already been teasing a split of something. You never know. But I'm gonna go Liv. I'm gonna go Liv Morgan, and women's world heavyweight.
Okay, as I said, I was going Liv Morgan if Bianca Belair is not in it.
You don't get to.
Well, I can't even know Bianca Belair is. But Bianca Belair is just like an abstract. She's not even.
That's the best. Now. That's the best part. That's the best part of the Rumble.
I don't know. Do you not think that people want to see Jade and Bianca?
I do. I definitely do.
But is it
But
time or do you have to
and you
build?
know, and you know what I'll say, which I think you're gonna probably agree with me. The two matches we're talking about right now for Mania, I think are gonna happen anyway. It just depends on who wins the Rumble. I think
how
if
we get
Jade, if Bianca wins, she's gonna go after Jade, and Liv is just gonna somehow win. Maybe she'll win the Chamber, and she fights World Heavyweight. And I think if Liv wins,
or the other
Bianca comes
way?
out at Bianca comes out at Chamber and wins and fights Jade. So I think either way, we're getting those two matches. I can almost guarantee that because that's where they're teasing.
But you're going. But just to clarify, you've got Liv against Stephanie Vicaire, right?
For now, I think I'm just gonna say Stephanie because she's the champion, but I don't know. I don't think I don't think Raquel is gonna beat her. So I'm gonna go Stephanie
Do you
against Liv.
do you see a world where Rhea Ripley wins the title and Liv Morgan has to go against Rhea, which would be great. Haven't they
One more time, yeah.
more time at
Yeah,
WrestleMania?
Rhea's actually the third. She's the third favorite to win. You know, she can always win. Anything can happen.
And that's the other thing. Rhea's money. Like people love Rhea. Like we need a big spot for her because right now she's in the tag thing with Io.
Mm-hmm.
And I also love.
I mean, they're both going to be in it.
Also,
so we're going to get something.
I love Io, and then Triple H can hug her and go, "Oh, you're so good."
Yeah, yeah. And honestly, Tiffany Stratton could come out and win and go back to the title that she lost. You know what I mean?
Why
you never know.
She become so non-anything? She broke up?
I just think they're waiting. Like we said, I just think they're waiting to. They need more surprises, even though she hasn't been out that long. So I think they're going to use her as a surprise.
So the final four in this Rumble match.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that.
Tiffany. I'm just saying, Bianca, Liv, and Raquel, or Rhea.
Yeah, I think Bianca, Liv, and Tiffany are like three that I think are definitely going to be in the final four, and I wouldn't put it past them to get because they really, really like Roxanne Perez. So I think they want her just like last year. I think she was final two.
It was like at the very end.
She started and she was the Iron Woman.
Somebody else from NXT.
I got one more. We'll do a prediction for both so we can get a little bigger on the graphic. I want your one pick right now. Who do you think is going to be the Iron Woman of the match? Who do you think is going to be the longest? Whether they win or lose. Who do you think is going to be the longest? I'm going
Liv Morgan.
So I got a funny answer here. I'm going to go Chelsea Green due to under the ring tactics and outside the ring stuff.
I love it.
That's where I'm going to go.
I love it. And and kind of the joke is, wouldn't you? I kind of want her to win.
So do I. I think because who cares? Let's get crazy.
And what about Jordan Grace?
Yeah, I guess you never. Yeah.
By her, they go, but then I don't know what they're doing with her.
I'm writing down our.
And aren't they the same girls that all remind me of the Julias and all the people that look? I can't tell anybody from anybody.
Yeah.
And the Lash Legends.
Yeah.
Getting kicked butt. She's not bad.
No, she's good. I actually think she's pretty good. She's really athletic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nia Jax is just gonna sit on people until they throw her out.
Like last year was such a botch. Oh my god, that was terrible.
It's terrible. I don't know. Yeah. I just think you need some very exciting, and then of course I'm always worried about Charlotte. I just don't want her.
Yeah, because she could always just win. You know what I mean? Alexa Bliss. You want Alexa Bliss?
Oh, I love Alexa Bliss too.
Yeah, that's why the Women's Rumble is always so good every year because there's so many people that can win. There's never like a guaranteed winner.
Do you think Alexa Bliss and Charlotte will end up in a moment that'll ruin their friendship?
Yeah, I think Bliss is going to be the one to turn heel.
I think Bliss
that would. Yeah.
It's too obvious for Charlotte to turn heel again.
Yeah, and she's getting cheered, so don't ruin that. Like that's what they wanted. So I think it'd be too soon and stupid to do that.
Doesn't it feel weird though? I just don't. It's just very hard for us to like cheer Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't feel natural. Because she's not that. I know she's trying, and I loved talking with her, and I really appreciate everything she's gone through. But I just don't know if she really comes across like, oh,
yeah, like let's get rowdy for her. Yeah,
yeah. But
Yeah.
every time she's in everything, they put her on. She's in till the very end, or close to the end.
Yeah.
Is there anybody else that has come back from injury?
I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, like, I just can't see that many surprises happening in the women's. I think their roster is so stacked. It's gonna be hard. I think we're gonna get like Blake Monroe.
I love
She's
Blake.
probably gonna be in it.
I just hate what they're doing with her.
I think she's gonna use that. I think she's gonna get called up. I think she's gonna be.
I think this will be
set.
Blake Monroe. Yeah.
Yeah. Because they didn't give her the title back after that botch, so I think it made sense to just bring her up now. But
I think Blake Monroe.
Yeah.
Great.
So as of right now, we got Liv for me and Bianca for you, and Liv as your Iron Woman, and I got Chelsea Green as my Iron Woman.
I think
That's pretty good.
But I'm also thinking Liv could do shady stuff to stay in it too.
Or she just likes being in the ring for that long.
Well, didn't she do one year? One of the years she was in the ring the longest. She went.
Yeah, a couple years ago. Yeah.
Okay.
Now we move on to the big one.
God.
And this one hinges on your Finn Punk match that is unannounced, but we're assuming is happening. I'm gonna let you go first on this one, so because it correlates with your other answer. This is a good spot for.
I see it. I
foolery.
see. Yeah, I think in the last 4 left has to be Roman and Brock Lesnar in the 4.
Yeah.
In the 4.
Yeah.
And then what do we do? And Cody.
Oh, should I give you the
odds?
The betting odds.
Yeah.
So we have. I'm gonna give you like the top few because actually this one's a lot more like they think a lot more people can possibly win. It is in order: Roman Reigns, Gunther, because I think he's actually doing both. Braun Breaker, Sami Zayn, LA Knight, Punk, and Cody. Those are the top.
Wait,
6.
who is after Roman? Gunther,
Braun, Sammy, LA Knight, Punk, Cody. Because then the next one is Jay, and he's not winning, so I'm going to stop it there.
I could also see a scenario where the final 2 are Braun and Roman, and some fuckery goes on, and Roman loses to Braun, which is. But what are we doing with Roman Reigns? Is he going to come back? Like, what is?
Well, he is announced for the Rumble.
I saw.
Yeah.
And Cody.
This men's Rumble hasn't been this open in so long. It really hasn't. I have mine. If you want me to go first. So as sad as it is for me, personally, as I chose Finn as the winner and Punk dropping the title, I'm not gonna go like with like the future pick because I don't know what's gonna happen in between that, and my 2 picks aren't gonna correlate really well with like either way. I don't know where they're gonna go because like I even think it's crazy that Drew's gonna go in, like Drew or Sammy could go into the Mania with the title. It's like insane to me. But
wait, let's just back up one sec. So the title holders right now are Drew and Punk.
Yeah.
If Punk loses to Balor, now we've got Drew and Balor.
Yeah. So we have a few options there. So I'm gonna give you my top 3 that I think are gonna probably I think are gonna win. I think it's between Roman, Braun, and Cody. Those are my 3 that I think they're gonna go with. I'd be very pleasantly surprised if it's anybody else, which I'm open to, but you never know. But disregarding my Finn pick and him holding the title at the end of the night, I'm gonna go Cody. I think Cody's gonna win a 3rd time. I think Cody's gonna win the Rumble, and people are gonna be pissed or happy. And I'm just going with a fun pick that I think is possibly gonna win. And I think they're gonna go Cody for the win. Not saying that's what I want to happen, but I think it's gonna be Cody, and I'm gonna choose him going after the WWE Championship against Drew.
Of
That's
course,
my answer.
which is great.
And my Iron Man pick is going to be Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker. I had Braun
Yeah.
Breaker as my Iron Man pick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now you're really. My Iron Man pick is Braun.
Yeah.
Okay. This is tough because I don't like the pairings. Because if you get Roman, you get him with Drew. Like I just
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
where I'm going. Who I would like to see win is Roman. Who I thought was going to win is Braun. Now you threw me a loop with Cody because they did mention you could win it 3 times.
And be the first or tie. He could tie Stone Cold, I think it would be. Yeah. And hey, no, I'm not trying to convince anything,
No,
but
no,
the
no. But
reason,
I also think we got to think about last year. Jay Uso won.
yeah, and it was
So
very
why
out of nowhere.
I feel like the 3 that we're talking about are very expected. So I wonder if there's somebody we're not thinking of. Clearly, I didn't have time to think about this before we went on the air.
Dirty Dom. It'd be crazy. Hey, but the Dirty Dom winning helps out my Finn Balor win because then they would go against each other. But it's not. I don't think that's Mania worthy. But what I was gonna say before was that the only reason like Punk dropping the title to Finn, and let's say Roman doesn't win the Rumble and Cody does, they could just do what everyone thought they were doing it originally, and Punk and Roman, they want each other. If they want each other at Mania, that's happening at Mania. So Punk doesn't need a title for Roman to fight him at Mania. You know what I mean? Stuff like that doesn't have to happen.
Who wanted Punk Roman?
Saying everybody wanted Punk Roman as this year's Mania because they think they have really good. You know, they've been teasing it for a long time with the War Game stuff and all that. So
Punk Lesnar.
you can get the Heyman guys at each other.
That's would be great. And we forgot about Brock Lesnar here. So he gets. Is he in?
But he's very low on the list. They don't. No one thinks he's going to win.
So he just comes in, tosses people out, and then gets thrown out. I don't know. I'm torn. I feel like it's going to be. The obvious choice to me is Braun Breaker because that's what everyone's picking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just going to go for my long shot. I'm going to go Roman.
Roman?
Completely wrong.
No, I mean I don't think so. And you have him going after.
I don't. That's my problem. I don't have anyone for him to go after, so it makes no sense. Cody.
So let's say if you're taking Roman, you probably have Cody. You probably have Punk winning the match at Rumble, because then it'll be Punk Roman, right?
But that doesn't. No. So I gotta go. Now I'm thinking you're right. It's got to be Cody.
I don't think you have to take my answer if you don't think it's right.
I'm not. I'm just thinking. Like I'm trying to think who is going to WrestleMania, who is wrestling these guys, and quite frankly, right now they don't have it set up right. Is Drew going to be the champ? Going
I think
into
so.
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So then Cody is more of his, not Roman.
Well, it would be if Roman wins, he's going to go after the Raw title, which is the World Heavyweight.
Why can't he go after the Undisputed title? Because he used to be he held for 4 years.
I just don't see them doing Drew Roman. I could so see them doing Punk Roman. That's the match everyone thought was going to happen anyway. That was the rumor this whole time, was Punk Roman at Mania. But I have Punk losing, so that's why I went Cody. But if you have Punk winning,
Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, don't you want that match?
Yeah, I just don't see it happening yet. Let's wait another year. We'll wait till Saudi next year in Mania.
I don't like my pick because I don't know what they would do with him. And is he going to be around?
I guess we got to call his agent and see if he's going to be around on the live tour. Real quick before I make my prediction, are you going to be on Raw tomorrow, or what's going to happen here?
Can we call Roman? And then what is Roman going to be, by the way? Is he going to be a baby face or is he going back?
He's gonna be Roman.
That's kind of nowhere.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking I should go Braun Breaker because I don't want to choose the same thing you do. But then what? Braun Breaker's going to get Finn
Then you
Balor?
get Braun. You get Braun. No, if you think Punk's probably gonna win, so you have to keep. I feel like if that's your answer, then Braun or Roman both make sense.
But isn't Drew's belt the undisputed heavyweight champion before they did this stupid thing and had 2 champs? It was the undisputed championship that was the big one. Drew has
I think that they want it to both be equals. So I think that's why they're treating it the way they are with Punk.
It doesn't ever feel like that to me. It feels like the undisputed championship that Roman held for 4 years is the big one.
Yeah, because no one could beat him, and they had to make a fake belt. That's basically what happened.
Drew, right? Yeah. Drew has that title.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they should really call it the SmackDown and Raw title if they're really going to be like that.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, they honestly should. Yeah.
I just don't get it. That's been part of my, like, who's got the bigger
You seem torn here.
Because I originally thought it was Braun Breaker. But then everybody was picking Braun Breaker. Okay, I'll go with Braun Breaker.
Braun. Okay, I got to scratch this off.
Now, I kind of want Roman, though. So I'll go with Braun, but I want Roman.
And you have Punk or Finn winning? I guess it has to be Punk.
Now it has to be Punk, but I can see what happened. I know. Okay, Punk. I'm no. Punk.
Your Punk's not clean.
Well, I think the Judgment Day is going to come in and something stupid's going to happen.
Maybe they cost Finn the title.
That would be great. But why would they do that now that because he's gone rogue?
He's gone rogue. Yeah, it's like, yo, this guy, because they teased it with Liv today. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna go with that. Punk wins. The Judgment Day screws Finn.
Like interference. Interference.
Right.
Yeah.
I think
and then you have.
Honestly, LJ, I think yours are much more creative tonight than mine. Maybe I should drink too.
I wanted to get a little bit because I feel like we do think. I feel like we do think very, very alike. So that's why I was like, let me try to think outside the box. But no, our answers are good. These are good answers.
I just think it's bad because we should be excited that Roman's in it. But now when we're talking about Drew or Punk, it would have to be Punk.
Yeah.
But you want to see that?
Roman or Braun, or both? You're saying Roman or Braun against Punk?
If you were at WrestleMania, would you be excited to see Punk Roman?
Yeah, very. I think that's the marquee match, and I think that's where the money is. I think you can get so many eyes on that match. I don't think you have to rush Roman Braun yet. I also don't think there's a story there. I think the match is gonna suck. I don't think Braun is that great. So that's the only reason that I'm not that high on him. I still don't think he's there yet. They're trying to shove it down our throats, and I don't agree. I think he's fine. I just don't know if I'm buying it. You know what I mean?
Did they have Logan Paul in the odds?
Yeah, but he was like 20th.
And that's kind of weird to me too. Like Logan Paul is so well known in so many things. Like, why would you not like?
Yeah, like even possibly, it would be shocking, and maybe the internet would be in shock. But it's something different.
I mean, that's a way to do it. Like Logan Paul went to a Rumble.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Are we missing a big return in the men?
I don't think we're going to get anything crazy. I really don't.
It would have to be Kevin Owens.
Well, I don't think anybody that does return or debuts is going to win anyway. So that's why I'm not even like. I think I'm kind of moving up past it.
Mad if Seth came in and said,
no, but I don't think he has to win. I think my answer with Braun not winning is because I think if Seth is healthy by Mania, they're going to go Seth Braun for the turn instead. And that's why they don't need Braun. They don't need Braun Breaker to win, but he can.
I think it'd be great to have Seth Braun.
Mm-hmm.
But do you think Seth will be a heel?
Maybe just like his rogue, just like Balor.
I'm the only one in the WWE. Like, I'm all alone in this. I liked him as a face, but I'm the
Yeah.
only person alive. So what do I know?
Yeah, what do we know? I guess that's why
What
we're
do
not
I
in the writers' room.
Okay,
But
so the
I do
plan.
think this is shaping up to be very interesting and entertaining Rumble. It's gonna be good.
So we're deciding, everybody, if we're going to do a watch along
Yeah,
or if we're just going to do a recap.
yeah, we're gonna decide pretty soon. We'll see what happens.
We'll follow the Michael Fairman channel and LJ's and my Instagram for updates on what we're going to do. We're going to discuss it.
And then if anything, also just keep an eye out for our next. We'll be posting a new schedule for the next week about what days we're gonna go live and stuff. And
Right.
also keep eyes on the YouTube channel. We might be posting some fun games during the week as well.
Absolutely. So that's kind of it. We've done 3 nights in a row. I don't know. I won't see you till Saturday.
I know.
Don't get swallowed up in the blizzard.
I will
Is
not.
it any
Hopefully,
better?
it's not snowing anymore, but the snow's like up here, so we're gonna have to just deal with it for a little bit. It's gonna be here for a long time. The remaining snow of getting plowed into the sidewalk and my car being stuck, but it's fine.
All right. So Saturday. Now it's an early start time. I believe it's 11 a.m. my time.
Yeah, 2 p.m. Eastern.
And so we're coming on it. If we do it after,
Right now we have a tentative time of 5:30 Eastern. That's a 3.5-hour show. We'll see if it goes 4 hours. We'll know beforehand if it's running long.
I don't
And then
think they ever go 4 hours. That's AEW.
Yeah. So 5:30 should be a
Should be good.
rough
But
start.
keep watching our updates in case we shift the time. But we'll be on afterwards. Although, do we want to see what they say in the post show?
Yeah, then we'll see. Well, maybe we'll live react as we're talking about our recap. We'll see what happens.
All right. All right, everybody.
Yeah.
Have a great rest of the week. We will see you Saturday, January 31st on What's Up Wrestling on the Michael Fairman channel. I can't believe it's almost time for the Royal Rumble, and it's so weird.
I know.
It's so weird that it's in Saudi Arabia. I'm glad they have a show. Good for them.
Yeah.
But it's really weird because the only show not the only one, but the one that I've had the most fun at is Royal Rumble. Isn't that the most fun to be at?
Yeah, it's been. I've been to 3, and all 3 have been amazing. So that's yeah.
2, which is weird, but yes. Okay. Have a good one, everybody. Thank you for joining us. LJ, have a good night, and we'll see you on Saturday.
See ya.